All right, guys, this is your boy Liga, one half Duo, doing this quick little mic check. No music this time. I have family downstairs, but somebody sent me this video and wanted me to answer the question with this. So I say, all right, well, let me answer the question. So that's why I titled it the way it is. What up, Mailman? I'm almost going to assume this has to do with, yeah, well, yeah, it's in the title. So let's just go and hear what the fat man got to say, because I can answer the question easy. But let's see, because it looked like I'm gonna have to do. Oh, on a first video, like let's let's do let's go into this because it looked like a couple of LBCs that I'm gonna be doing. A couple LBCs I'm doing. Basically, one with Clean Prince Gaming, and also with Spawn Wave. They'll be there to be done. So let's just go with it and get it over with.
Can anyone explain to me why certain bundles of the Wii U are almost going for $900 on Amazon right now?
I can explain.
Like, seriously? Skip it up and that up.
I can explain.
So the Wii U is a really interesting system to me because I know I've said this before. I liked it more than the Nintendo Wii. I did. I thought it was a solid system. I thought games looked good on it. You know, I understand it wasn't as powerful as the systems it was competing against, which were the PS4 and Xbox One, which is kind of ironic because
Stop sharing. Okay, mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, just since YouTube as usual don't want to work with me, I'll work with that. Yeah, I figured out what is YouTube using YouTube don't want to work, so I'll go back on the video for some weird reason. Let's doing that.
Things start getting really into gray Skip it up. So the Wii U is a really interesting system to me because I know I've said this before.
Sure, he did.
I I liked it more than the Nintendo Wii.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I thought it was a solid system. I thought games looked good on it. I understand it wasn't as powerful as the systems it was competing against, which were the PS4 and Xbox One, which is kind of ironic because you could say the Switch is also competing with the PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah,
even though people
and it's
consider
winning.
both the Wii U and the Switch both 8th gen systems.
No, mostly because you guys do that, and it's all annoying. And Switch is a 9th gen system.
Things start getting really into gray, convoluted areas, but whatever.
Yeah, right.
But there was something about the Wii U. I actually liked the damn Wii U gamepad, man. I thought the screen on it was awesome. Yeah, it was a little low res, but it was nice if you could play games on there while someone's using the TV that you have the console connected to. I thought it was comfortable. There's a lot of people that don't agree with that, but I thought it was, maybe because I have big, luscious sausage fingers. And it just wasn't a bad system. It was a poorly marketed system. Nintendo didn't know what the hell to do with it, which I think made it fail. The naming of the Wii U was terrible. I remember one time I had someone over my apartment, a female friend of mine, and she's like, "Oh, what's that controller? Is that for the Wii? Is that an add-on?" And I'm like, that was a couple of years after the Wii came out. Wii U, came out. I'm even having a tough time going between the different names. But
yeah, he did complain about the gamepad, but again, revision history. That's what these people like to do.
Between the poor naming, the poor marketing, the lackluster third-party support,
course.
It was Nintendo's poorest selling home console before people rage in the comment section.
And still made more money than the GameCube. More profitability than the GameCube. Oh, well.
Of all time. I know that there were other endeavors that Nintendo had, like the Virtual Boy, which sold a lot less. Calm down. But in terms of home consoles, the Wii U is their poorest performer sales-wise. I guess it is becoming somewhat of a collector's item, because if you try to find new Wii U bundles on Amazon, prices are going up. Like, I'm talking, you could build a really decent gaming PC for the same price that you could buy a Wii U right now on Amazon for. Now, the Mario Kart 8 bundle on Amazon right now is going for $725 US. The Wii U, actually, there were two models. They had a $299 Wii U model that was the white one that had 8 gigabytes of storage, which even back in 2012, Nintendo, what were you thinking? Then they had...
what they were thinking was they're trying to get it to cheap people's houses. The storage didn't make a difference, which I'll get to that point, as I've always said many times.
The deluxe Wii U model, which was the black system, which had 32 gigabytes of storage in it, which again, Nintendo, what were you thinking? Releasing a console in 2012 with a...
Well, what's going on, Rich? They released the Switch and it has 32 gigabytes and it's selling, right?
Only 32 gigabytes of storage in there when your competitors had systems out in the market with the PS3 and 360, which came with like 500 gigabytes of storage.
And what does it get you now?
Nintendo, sometimes they can be very innovative and very brilliant, and then some other times they just have no common sense.
Neither do you,
But
Rich.
anyway, just to show you the price difference, the Wii U, when it first launched, sold either for $299 or $349 or $350, and now the Mario Kart 8 bundle goes for $725 on Amazon. Now the OG bundle, which I guess because it's the true original one, Nintendo Land bundle, is going for $790 on Amazon. Again, it's the 32 gigabyte model, so you're getting that insane amount of storage, and it comes with Nintendo Land, which was designed to show off what you could do with the Wii U gamepad, which I think virtually no developers, including Nintendo, really utilized the Wii U gamepad except for remote play, so you could play games.
Did you? Oh, well, let me let you finish what you're gonna say.
It was on the gamepad instead of on the TV, but there's that, and that's, I guess, because it's...
There were games that did that. Xenoblade did that. Nintendo Land, as you just said, did that. Carl, you could do your stuff on there. Tokyo Mario Session, Paper Mario, Star Fox. Oh, wait a minute. It's stuff that y'all asked for. Y'all did Mario Maker. No. Okay.
Original one, it goes for a little more money than the Mario Kart 8 bundle. Also think it includes the physical copy of the game, where the Mario Kart 8 bundle I think it's just pre-installed onto the Wii U. So there's that. You're actually getting a physical game, which probably brings the cost up of the
Splatoon,
Nintendo
exactly,
Land
Jack
bundle of the Wii U. And then there's the Motherload Wii U bundle on Amazon, which includes new Super Mario Brothers U and new Super Luigi U for $880 US. Those are good games, I do agree, but That is a lot of money.
Pikmin,
You're getting into
exactly.
like upper mid-range PC gaming territory at that point for a console that's now completely dead. That if you really want to, you could buy it with as a bundle at GameStop with a few games, decent games for like $160. But if you need to get it new and you're a collector, you can spend close to $1,000 on a dead system that Nintendo wants to pretend never existed. Good on you.
They never pretended to. Good idea, nothing. They didn't pretend that it didn't existed. You fat bastard.
Now, two things.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Yes.
Well, because it's a part of Nintendo's history. A part of Nintendo's history that Nintendo wants to forget. And before Wii U's become just beaten up and thrown into dumpsters, or just,
What?
they're at flea markets for even more money than what they're selling on Amazon, people want to scoop them up. The collectors out there want to get the system. From a gaming standpoint, if you only care about the games, no, I wouldn't waste my time with the Wii U, because most of the games are being ported over to the Switch. For
Not
example,
all of them.
New Super Mario Brothers U, I already pre-ordered it, download version from the eShop.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't. You appraised the gamepad and all this stuff, and now you're saying, you know what?
On
Whatever.
Nintendo, I already have it pre-ordered. I'm just
Well,
gonna
you get
play
it
it that way. I'm
You
not
got
gonna
it pre-ordered,
buy a
of course.
Wii U
Of
to play a
course.
game when I can just play it on my Switch, which has the benefit I can play also on the go. So if you're just looking for games, most of them are coming to the Wii U. Don't buy it for that. But I guess the collectors out there really want to keep Nintendo's biggest failure of a home console.
It's not the
They want
biggest
to get it
failure.
pristine.
Switch.
They want to get it new because they know it's an interesting part of Nintendo's history. But two, also keep in mind, too, what comicbook.com doesn't tell you is that this is not, granted, it's not as expensive as the Wii U, but this isn't just something that goes towards like getting a new minty Wii U. Like, for example, they have the Xbox 360 500 gigabyte model. I think this is the Xbox 360e. It's the one they launched when they announced the Xbox One. It kind of looks like an Xbox One, the old one. It's the 500 gigabytes, comes with Forza Horizon 2, and it's going for $359 US
Yeah.
on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot more money. What was it going for? I think when they launched that, $199, $149.
Oh,
So
300
it's
to
not
199. But
just
then
the Wii U that the price is going up, because people want to collect these old systems before it's tough to get them new, because they want to keep it minty as part of history. I mean, hell, let's go over to the Sony side of things. Sorry about the major jump cut, but I forgot about this. If you want to get the PlayStation 3 Super Slim, my least favorite PlayStation 3, the thing is built like garbage. I can't stand it. It looks like a boombox from the early 90s. On Amazon right now, granted not Prime, but on Amazon right now, it's going for $599 US. Because again, if you want to get it minty and new, they're going to make you fork over the money. So this isn't just a Wii U thing, but my point being is that now these systems are getting old, man. We're now on the cusp of the 9th generation.
We already there.
7th gen consoles. The Wii U kind of, whatever the hell it is, 7th gen, 8th gen, 7.5.
It's funny how you just praise at the beginning. I hate what these guys do. You praise at the beginning and then you shit on it at the end. Oh my God.
You want to call it. These consoles now, I mean, think about it. The 360 came out in 2005. The PS3 came out in 2006. It's now 2019. And the 8th generation consoles, we're now going to be going into the 9th generation of console, where the 8th generation consoles are getting old. So to find these new is tougher and tougher. So the price is going to go up and up, because these sellers know people are going to buy these because they're collectors. And if they're new, they're going to pay more. So we're going to ask more money so we can make more profit. So I don't think this is particularly just a Wii U thing. It's just older consoles that are tougher to find new. People are looking for them, and sellers know they can make more money. It's really that simple. But please, in my opinion, especially if they come out with Super Mario 3D World for the Switch, which I guarantee you they're going to do, even though they have.
I'll say this to you, Graham, and to anybody else, okay? I don't play that dumb shit with the whole graphics crap. Time is time, generation is generation. Next console is next console. This ain't no 7.5. You could believe that. Go ahead with that. I believe it is 7th gen. It is 9th gen right now. Switch started it. I'm not playing that game with other people. You don't like what I say? It's cool, but that's what it is, because since I've been watching gaming and been playing gaming, every console is the next generation. And every console uses something different. I know the PlayStation and Xbox want to do that stupid thing with the Pro and One, which again, that's their problem. Want to sell that crap? Go ahead, whatever. Switch is 9th gen. And I ain't playing with Rich with where he said it's funny how you bash the thing at the beginning and then destroy it at the end. But I don't care for that stuff. The part that kills me is this: the Wii U is crazy pricing for it right now. And here's the thing: yes, there are a couple of games that are going to come to the that going to come to the Switch. I got that. Some of the games that put over to the Switch doesn't feel the same as it was on the Wii U. That's personal opinion. That's anybody else. Now the reason again. And the reason I'll say this, the reason I have a Wii U, well, I have two Wii U's in my home. I have a Japanese Wii U and I have an American Wii U. I was trying to buy a second Wii U. And the fault is on me. I should have bought it when I had a chance, like you said, to have a new Wii, so I have a new second American Wii U just in case. Because the problem is, and one of the reasons why I buy some of the Wii U games, not all, I've not bought Donkey Kong. That's not what, or Hyrule Warriors. I'll get it for a cheaper price. I'm not paying the $50 for it since I bought the two games. I want it because, again, CD-ROM drives break. CD-ROM drives break, the bearings seizes up and everything, and a cartridge-based thing happens way faster. A cartridge-based thing happens way faster than what do you call it? That because I still have, again, I've talked about it before. My Game Boy, I have that Game Boy from since '96. And it's still and I got my Metroid from '92, and I put it in there, and it still works. My Pokemon games still works. That's almost a 20-year system. Cartridges last longer. My Super Nintendo, my 64 cartridge still works. My PlayStation, not that well. The bearings ran out, messed up on that. The Dreamcast so far is running well, but I want to buy. Like you see in the good old games, the video I did last time, I'll talk about that. But the console, the reason we just like I did the last video, gaming. It's all about gaming. The reason I love the Switch, and the reason it's my favorite console of all time. It was just that, a gaming console. Yes, they had the Nintendo TV dish, which didn't work out good. Yes, Nintendo did bad marketing. That part of it say, I'm not gonna defend that. That's not the whole point. I don't care about that stuff. I had a console that I put in games. I didn't have, except for one game that I had to install, which was Zelda with a 3 gig install. I didn't have to worry about install. That's why the hard drive never bothered me. I never understand that. I made an argument with Francis, OJ, and other people. It never bothered me. Same thing never bothered me right now with the Switch. I still have 16 gigabytes on my Switch, still free and up to do. Why? Because I buy an SD card and just put it in there and I'm good. But majority, and I don't have all that, anything that's taking up the space is mostly thing. But I have over 22 we call it physical games. I'm buying the games physical for a reason. 22 physical games. That's why the thing that's about me. But I didn't have to worry about installs. I didn't have to worry online because Nintendo used a proprietary system for the credit cards. That if you put your card on your 3DS and your Wii U, that it changes the number every time you use it on there. They're not using that per se right now. They're not loaded on a server. I have said this and I'll say it again. Do not put your credit card on a Nintendo Switch. Do not. As secure as is not as secure as what the Wii U did. If they wanted to hack your card, they had to hack your system. They had to hack the Wii U itself. But we got away from that. Also, online was free. Yes, it wasn't the greatest thing. I'm not down that, but I was playing Mario Kart with people, no problem. Splatoon with no problem. Any many and other games I had, Need for Speed Most Wanted, no problem. Xenoblade Chronicles X, we linked up. That was not like it was no problem. I have nothing. It was free. Again, remember 2014, Xbox, PlayStation, Christmas time. You got a new system. It was shut down. Nintendo, the Wii was running, so it makes no difference in that regard. I wanted the system to play. It was, to me, it was the last straight gaming console. And basically, technically speaking, that's what I mean. I have nothing against the Switch. I love the games, I love the whatever. And again, same thing with PlayStation, whatever. But seeing what gamers do now, I don't these features all these guys asking for. I just want a gaming console. I know I'm the small exclusionary people, so I'm speaking for me and me alone. I'm not talking for no other Nintendo fans. I'm not talking for no other people. I don't care about all the other stuff. I'm speaking for me and me alone, like himself. It was the last true gaming console because right now I don't care for Netflix. I don't care for Hulu. I don't care for anything like that. Now the idea that me and Game Idea came up with the whole Nintendo block with the anime and stuff to make the online more better. That's cool. That's Nintendo. That's proprietary, and it would have been better. And that's cool. But I just want to take my game, plug it into the cartridge, take my cartridge, put it in the console, smash, bam, play, have fun. Fire Emblem on there right now, smash, Fire Emblem in there, play, have fun. Just that. I like the good old days when people just how should I put it? When you just and I gotta do this video. I keep on saying I'm doing it, and I gotta do it. I like it when I just press the console, even PlayStation, even Sega Saturn, even all that stuff. I saw the console, the game is in there. You see the publishing, all the stuff. The game starts. Don't care for the extra features and stuff like that. I have a phone that could do that. I have a PC that could do that if I want to do all that stuff. I just want to come home, plug in, and play games. That's why I buy a dedicated gaming console. Uh, that's just what it is. And to be honest, even you know what, I shouldn't even care about the generation thing no more because people use it in so many just like words. Words has lost its meaning right now, so it make no sense to. I'm gonna take that out of my defenses now because the generation thing is just so stupid. Oh, you're gonna be next generation, next generation. Oh, I guarantee you, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet, whatever those come out to be, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be next gen. It's gonna be more hardware. It's gonna be more this and what. You're gonna get what the same broken games, same fuckery. Y'all can have it. Again, I don't care. I don't care for that stuff. Y'all can have it. You can have it. You can enjoy it. You can have it. You can enjoy it. Do what you want to do with that stuff. I don't care. I want to buy games that works, and I ain't gonna pay for stupid microtransactions. What's going on right now? The only reason I used to argue the generation stuff because one, Nintendo's average generation is 5 years. The Wii was just short 6 years of it, so I mean 6 months of it. So it comes out of that. Xbox and PlayStation use the same thing. You can't use a Wii U disc on in a Switch. Switch uses a cartridge, so you can't go. It doesn't have the backwards capability like how the Wii U stuff. Because if that's the case, then and you want to use just so many things that change it from the Switch to the Wii U. Again, is it more powerful than the Wii U? Yes, but not by that much. The Wii was way more better management for the software, memories management, everything allocated. That system was optimized to create games to run smoothly. But hey, that's why I play Breath of the Wild in the Wii U because I have one I have some for all the years I played that game. I have only seen one slowdown, just one. Everything else, everybody said have more, and the Switch had more patches for the Breath of the Wild than Switch. Y'all let Sony and Microsoft. I'll say this the truth. Y'all let Sony and Microsoft trick you bastards into this stuff. And again, you could say Nintendo do the exact same thing, but again, I don't know what better way to say it because they told you they're gonna do 1080p 60 frames per second. They got 1080 games 50 frames per 60 frames per second. The original Xbox One and the original PlayStation didn't really did their job. When Nintendo told you we're going to HD, all they said we're going to do HD. They never said you 1080p. They didn't get nothing, just say HD. HD standards is 720. That's what they did. They brought you in it. You had your game. You played. You had your fun. And if you had the Wii U between the PlayStation Xbox 4, it's again with the whole checkerboard and all that stuff. Now PlayStation Pro and X and the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, those right there should have been those games now can do 1080p 60 frames per second. But again, it's not even locked because again, there's no such thing as locked frame rates. And no game is locked 60 frames per second. Because you will go beyond. The game is built to go beyond that, and it depends on which part of the game it slows down. It will keep up the 60 frames, but most games are built beyond that. But the generation thing argument is just asinine. Like I said, I'm gonna take it out of my repertoire of arguments because it's just crazy. Look, it's an X console that came out. Nintendo brought it out. Its usual cycle. Let's put it that way. It's Nintendo's cycle. It's Nintendo's ninth generation console. If I want to say anything, I'll say that. I ain't gonna say generation because everybody uses generation as a power thing, and that's all. Again, look what our power. If you look at the power you got with our Bethesda people buying buying Fallout 76 for PlayStation, Xbox One X, it's broken. Enjoy your broken games. Hell, you got games now. Like I said, if you have a PC, the only way if you want to play with Arkham Knight when it came out. Remember when Batman Arkham Knight came out? You had to have a very powerful PC just to play that game. They had to brute force it. You couldn't use this. You use the standard specs or the specs or just above it. Your game was gonna have glitches like crazy. You're gonna have glitches like crazy. So I'm gonna have a game like that. Like, and again, do I see it? I've said it many times. Do I see a Switch 2 coming out? Yeah, I could see a Switch 2 coming out. Or I could see what they do with like me and Andre talked about in the podcast, whatever. Have a dedicated home console itself and still use the Switch as a territory so you could move it around and you could literally take the game. That's what we had back in it with when Grim was and Shadow was going back in the kind of thing. You could do that. Just like I said, just like the PlayStation and the Vita was supposed to be like do that. If they could get that done, then that'll be a great thing. And then you could play your games in your console home still, and then you put a save data or put a on the Switch and carry it any way you want on the Switch too. That could be the next console Nintendo's doing. I think I don't see they going any place. At the top of my mind, that's where I could see they go. Can they go somewhere really different? Yeah, they could go someplace. If it's Nintendo, they're the crazy toy makers as they've been known for. As long as they give me the software that I like and I can have fun and play the games and third party that does deserve my money, treat them right. And what else? Oh, and the indies are doing their thing because they're doing their thing right now. I don't care for that stuff. Hell, it was funny last night. Last night. You could go check this. You could check this out, and you could check it from. They basically confirm what I said. Linus Media Group on the WAN show. They have WAN show. They talk about the VR. You know how much? Do you know how much VR is of the market? That's including PC, everything, the whole market when it comes to gaming. You know what the VR is? 7.8% is VR. With all the PCs out there and all the consoles out there, with all them combined, even smartphones, they counted the smartphones too. When you have the HD Vive stuff that you could do, or the Samsung thing. 7.8% is VR. So the VR was a flop. And again, you want to go check out? Did it grow? Yes, it went from 4% to almost 8%. But that is such a small number. And I'm not shitting on VR. I do not see the application for gaming right now. Can it be in the future? Yeah, I go with Andre. Andre said it perfectly. AR is where it's at. I think AR will be way better than VR. AR will be way better than VR. But yeah, those even because Linus, I forgot a guy who was it was a link. Luke went to Oculus Rift in Oculus Rift. They went to their headquarters, and even the people who are in Facebook with Oculus Rift said, "Yeah, VR." They said, "Wow, not many people are buying these things, and we don't know what we're going to do in the future." That's a person inside of Oculus Rift telling Luke, who's part of Linus Tech Media, that they don't even know what direction to go with VR, because it's not selling the way they thought they're gonna sell. And again, I played all three VR headsets when it came out 2 years ago in 2016, and I got, as I said before, PlayStation 4 VR comfortable, but the graphics wasn't. The Oculus Rift way better. That worked out good. You just gotta pay expenses for the money and everything. The HT Vive, I ain't no freaking way. Too much plugs, too much shit to plug up. AR, I think, is gonna pull it through in that stuff. But right now, the gaming industry is just weird. I'll do a quick. Grim, if you're there, just say one more thing, because I did, like I said, I watched your video. I missed a couple points as what I wanted to say in the video, which I hope you watched. Which I didn't have the time to link you the video I did before because of just being so freaking busy. But just type something that I want to say something, just quick to you or whatever. Because also tell you where to go if you still can't figure out where to go in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But hell, if you're there, I'll send you the link, or we just chit chat over that stuff quickly anyway. Because again, I'm right now seeing my family downstairs making all kind of hoopling and hollering, and I gotta go get me a little bit of sleep before I head out to go back to the studio tonight. You guys are crazy. Y'all just messing around. And I'll have to admit to what you said. Yes, back to Doc. Maybe add on to it and whatever. But yeah, I had to drive a different car today, and again, it is a special option for those LED lights. You get on a lower model, so it is a dealer thing more than an option thing you get on option thing, as you said, option thing for on the websites and stuff like that. So by the website, you're correct. And then when I went to the dealership, it was like, oh, that's okay. You put it in or whatever. Well, look like Grim, maybe you bowed out, because like I said, I was gonna ask the question, whatever. But if that's the case, then like I said, yeah. I don't even know if after this right here, just seeing that the arguments are just getting so stupid. I didn't want to know if I'm gonna do the clean prints or the spar wave, but I did say I'm gonna do it, so I'll do them. But that whole generation thing is just crazy. Just why don't we just play games? We don't, like Andre said, like why don't we argue for stuff that makes sense? What the heck is wrong with you people? Right now I'm going back and playing what do you call it? Fire Emblem Warriors. And man, I keep on forgetting how difficult that game could be. You have many options from Clean Prince game because he gave a lot of brain cells, LBC options. Got you. How many contradictions were in that one video? Oh, I know how that is. I mean, I mean, if you asking me, Doc, I mean, that's a preference thing, and I don't argue preferences. That's what my point with that. It's a preference thing. Do I like this Switch? Yeah, I like this Switch. I like sitting, lying down on my bed and playing video games. But I like the Wii U because again, it was a straight gaming console. If you give me the Switches, some of the games I bought for Switch on the Wii U Live on the Wii U game, then I'll be happy. Even if you take some of the games from the Wii U Live and put it on the Switch, it's all right. But I still like the Wii U because it was just a no nonsense console. Again, it tried to do the what you would call it, the novelty with the whole TV, Wii U TV and all that stuff. And again, I didn't bought into it for that. Then I used it once and I'm like, oh well, I ain't gonna be using this. Cause I don't care for it that much. But I like the games on the Switch. I'm not gonna deny it. But I like the games way better on the Wii U. Like I said, when I play Starlink, it automatically reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's what it reminds me of. Again, the best game, the best game of 2017 is I played on the Switch, which was Breath of the Wild. As Tokyo Mirage Session, still like it. If they bring it to the Switch, it is what it is. Still looking for a physical version of that game. Paper Mario, funny. Shoot, like I said, all 56 something games I have. I think it's 56. I think I counted, maybe 60. All 60 games I have on the Switch, I enjoyed. I mean, I Switch. I'm sorry, on the Wii U, I enjoyed. Hell, look what thing, Star Fox. I like Star Fox. Would I buy it on the Switch? Yeah, I'll buy it on the Switch. I'll buy it on the Switch. But I mostly played on the Wii because I have Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch. My sister has it. I mean I got a special collection and then I gave it to her. She played the game, but I have not played. I played couple seconds. I mean, you can go to my my thing and look. You go to my players, whatever you want to call it, profile. I see that now the Zelda Breath of the Wild doesn't even register on my Switch as a player, but I only took it because I wanted to show a couple friends of what these games can do. But on the Switch, Breath of the Wild, nah, Breath of the Wild to me is better on the Wii U. Again, I personally saw the game and I wish they used the gamepad, all that stuff. That's I'll if I would be down on Nintendo, that's one thing I was down. I'll be down on. I wish they didn't. I wish they didn't took off the I wish they didn't took off the map and everything off of the damn tablet. That's one thing I'm against. I wish Nintendo didn't do that. That was to me it was a dumb move. But you want to have you don't want to make. I mean, I still think they should have done it because there was no way it would have been make up that is Zelda Breath of the Wild and I think it wouldn't work. But it is what it is. Right now, if you as you said, let me double check myself because I do have Google not Google let me take your fat ass off my damn screen. I do have Amazon up right now. Let's see. Wii U. Yep. Wii U Deluxe with Nintendo Land, $789. There's 4 left. Nintendo Wii U with like the Wii U with 8 GB basic white. Like it's $729. I would buy that. I don't care. Wii U, as long as I have a drive that I can play the game, I'm cool with that. Nintendo Deluxe Mario World Bundle 8 $848. Nintendo Mario Kart pre-install, $724. Nintendo Premium with New Super Mario Bros. U and Luigi U, $879. Super Mario Maker Deluxe console, brand new, install $650. $2. The Wii U Smash and Splatoon bundle, $889. This one is one here that's intriguing. I want to click on it and see what he says. Not surprising. Why am I not surprised? Okay, $729. So, yep, most of the bundles are that high. Fail system, hey, fail system it is. I would, like I said, I have no problem going and buying a fail system, Rich, because it's, like I said, it's one of the coolest. Like I said, I can play any games without no problems at all. And that second screen was pretty good in certain games I like. Hell, we know they're not gonna port over Sonic Lost Worlds. Like I said, Mario Party 10 not gonna thing. Super Mario 3D World, maybe they might do that. Who knows? Yep, I think the cheapest one I've seen is the Splatoon set for $649. Huh, wow, that's the cheapest I've seen it for. So it might be an actual move site, or since a piece would happen. I don't even think the PC port sold. So I don't think they will do it. That's exactly what Trip just typed in. I don't think it's sold, so I don't think they'll do that. 3D World, well, 3D World could work because it has a touchscreen. But just still need to do that Okami stuff. It depends on that question you asked, General Sword. It depends. You say enhanced ports. Some of these games are not enhanced, in my opinion. Hell, like I said, if I have to be, they're not. No, they're not enhanced because hell, again, Code of Princess on the Switch, I would choose the 3DS over Code of Princess on the Switch anytime, any day, for what they did. It just is. Not all these games are enhanced ports. Some of these are just quick cash grab. I don't blame Nintendo for doing that because Sony Microsoft did, and it's a business. They're gonna make money. But I don't. Not all of them gonna be enhanced ports. I mean, I played way better fun on Splatoon on the Wii U than on the Switch. And again, people could see that in my thing. And like I said, So would definitely do well on Switch than the port. I don't think they'll do that because the reason I say I don't think they'll do it because of the because I mean you go back to game. Yeah, you know what? If Sega's desperate enough game idea guy, you're right. They might do it. I ain't gonna never say never. At this point, like I said, I ain't got the time to say if they want to do it, they could do it. Put it on the Switch. There's certain games I would buy, some games I won't buy, but I'm not the audience of the console, so then again they will go out there and let other people buy the game, so let them buy the game. That's why I say I speak for myself and myself only. I don't speak for everybody else. Maybe there may be people out there who want like Lost World on the Switch. There's people out there who wanted freaking Fallout 76 on the Switch. I said fucking no, but I don't speak for everybody. And now you see how a dumpster fire that thing is. Hey, maybe you might think secondly about that dumb shit. But that's those people. They should put Nintendo Land, but I wouldn't buy it because again, there's certain games that use the dual screen way better on Nintendo Land, and I would not, and I would play it on the Wii U than the Switch. I'll play Nintendo Land was way more fun between me and my sister on the Switch on the Wii U than if they put it to the Switch because of the dual screen. Certain things you could do in the dual screen. You can't. The Ninja game gonna be something weird. You're gonna have to automate that how that works. Works. The Metroid game was a dual screen and it used it pretty well. Now, like you just said right there, game right there, you're right. A Nintendo Land 2 would be cool because there were some good games in Nintendo Land I enjoyed. I have got me and my sisters gotten stars for almost all again. I think we need to go back to the Link game was different too because you had different controllers. Like, man, like I said, my Wii U is still plugged up to my 4K TV, so don't get it twisted. So is my Dreamcast, and so is my Wii. So is my Super NES. They're all plugged to my 4K TV. Why? Because I still play games from time to time on different consoles. Wasn't Vox the reason they screw up any place? Yeah, yep. To get used Nintendo Land on the Switch. You need multiple switches. Yeah, you will. To get the full use of it, and that still won't do it because again, I still don't know how you have to automate the throwing star game because you have to flick. You had a flick, and it was a full range flick on the screen. So yeah, can it do it? Yes, but again, it is what it is. The only port I really want on the Switch is Miiverse. Oh, yeah, it's preference. I don't think Nintendo will do Miiverse after they lost all the money and people didn't appreciate it, so that thing happened. Sorry, that one I could say ain't gonna happen because they lost money on it and people didn't appreciate it. Now, why would I do a system when people lost money and didn't appreciate it? So it's what it is. But anyway, done say what I gotta say. I'll leave the other LBCs for later on. What up, Red Fox? Did check out your vid and of course Game Ideas vid with the whole Sega Verse Part 3. But yep, y'all catch me on the flip side. I'm gonna, like I said, go downstairs and chill with the family for a second before I go take a nap to work. Yep. They can do it. Yes, they're willing to buy everything in full use. to finish it off. Well, wait to see the rest of that video then, Game Idea. And again, going off of your video, the whole thing of the whole 4K thing, and again, y'all pushing this 4K stuff difference. The difference between 8-bit and 6-bit was because the 8-bit was a color palette more than anything. You could hold more pixels and color palette, and it made a difference in smooth range of gaming. That, and for coding as well too. That made a big leap. Same thing from that to 64. Of course, we could do 3D, but 1080p to 4K is amazing detail. Like, I'll tell anybody this: the only reason I like 4K is for when I'm watching real life videos and documentaries. Other than that, that doesn't make nothing done for gaming. I've seen games up res to 4K and it makes the enjoyment ain't no better. As long as the game could play, it could play. Again, if I had to choose between Fallout 76 and Super Mario World, I'll choose Super Mario World. Hell, if you don't want Nintendo bias, if I want to, I would choose Cool Spot over Fallout 76. I'll choose Garlic Legends on 64 over Battlefield 5. Hell, I like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, real fun game. If I have to say, I would choose Perfect Dark over Black Ops 2 from the 64. And I love Black Ops 2 on the Wii U. Ain't the graphics. I just like the game for the gameplay. That's just all it is. The game's fun. It's fun, and that's the only thing I care about. I don't care about nothing else in that regard. But at this point, I agree with you that you should. They could go to 14p. But I mean, hell, you got people trying to push graphics. I don't care about that. Come with a good idea, like Game Ideas has. Come with a good idea, game, and I play it. Hell, again, Shovel Knight is an old game that's doing very well right now, and it's a basically 16-bit enhanced palette, 8-bit to a degree, but it has because of the color palette that's into it. What about Celeste? As Red Fox said, that's his game. Well, his game for last year. Like, you have all these 8-bit games that's doing pretty damn that the retro game that's doing pretty damn good. Minecraft is not 4K. You have 4K of a block, which is still stupid that people pushing that crap. It is what it is. So that's just all it is. I don't. The 4K stuff doesn't bother me. If they do it and they do it right and it's not broken, okay. I'm not. I mean, not now. I won't be stupid to say, yeah. But the only reason, like I said, I watch my 4K TVs. I watch movies. Not even movies I care too much. But if I'm watching a documentary, like Planet Earth or Blue Planet and stuff like that, and those guys take those pictures and you play it on a 4K TV. Oh my God, it looks good, and I like what it is because that's what I'm into it because I'm into the detail and stuff like that. But video games, I'm not into. You can look pretty, but if you don't play well, I don't care. As my analogy always been, you could have a Mercedes, you could have a McLaren in your driveway, but if you don't have gas, it's a waste. It's a dead waste. And we already see what's going on with gaming right now with the whole stupid stuff with what do you call it with Black Ops right now. Black Ops 4 is selling you back a freaking the site dot. Something that's been in Black Ops for all this time. They're selling it back to you. You got these games sending you back crap back and back and back. It's ridiculous. The site dot now, they're selling it for $1. Tough, right? Color smoke for your tires. Virtual gas for your car. Y'all could keep that shit. Cheap ass, badass, cheap bad rum for $80. Kiss my ass on that bullshit. Oh well. But that's just what it is. Other than that, Tetris. I know, right? Tetris 4K. Why don't we get that? Anyway, there's like I said, I started to have I didn't watch the video, so I started. I looked at it, and then going to. I'll be 100% honest. Going to the chat that you guys went through there with everybody with the generation arc and everything, it kind of deflated me. Like, it's just nonsense. Gaming has just has become so crazy. We don't play games for. I'm not gonna say play games for fun. I do, but like I said, it just deflate me from certain things. So right now, like I said, go to the fam. I'll catch y'all later. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy games on all consoles, even PC. Y'all have a good night and catch people up. 11:45. Peace.